Hello everyone and welcome to a Starcraft 2 live session. I've been gone for a month. I'm back and I suck. Been laddering a lot and I'm literally like 7 and 25 since I've gotten back, and 2 of my wins have been from disconnects. Yeah, it's really rough. I don't know what. It doesn't feel like I'm playing terrible, but I guess I am. Because, yeah, I'm probably on the verge of being demoted actually with what that's done to my MMR.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, so we got Zerg on Metalopolis. If he's close position, maybe I'll push him. But other than that, it's probably going to be back to my mass Ravens, which also isn't working at all anymore. Nothing's working for me right now. I really don't know what to say. I mean, obviously I've started by making just a ton of mistakes and my mechanics are terrible, but I feel like I'm at least 90% back to where I was, and I'm still just getting dominated. In fact, it just occurred to me now, maybe it's my SCV production. Maybe that's why I always feel so weak. Maybe my SCV production is just lagging a lot. Or maybe I forgot to make supply depots and cap myself at 11. Nice. Very nice, Ketroc.
Additional supply depots required.
Well, what do you think? 11 command center? Could almost do it. Gotcha. 12 command center. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind.
Not enough minerals.
On the bright side, my command center will
Not
finish
enough
early.
minerals.
On the not so bright side, I'm going to die to anything, and I don't have any money to spend once my command center is finished. I'm winning that battle, aren't I? Maybe I'm not. I guess I should go off of one gas just because, whoops. Let's get back. Just because I'm not going to have the money to afford anything, really. Although I won't be able to get my fortress then, because my command center is early. Yeah, don't forget your first supply depot. I'm in a shitload of trouble right now.
Big job, huh? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Bad news?
Not enough minerals.
We hear you.
Oh, man.
SCV ready. Yes, sir. In the rear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Okay, luckily I wasn't pushed. I guess that means he was going, more defensive strategies. Probably cross map. I was late checking here because I was late on everything, so he may be 9 o'clock as well. I have no idea.
Huh? You're the boss. Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
So there's the Zerglings. Guess I'll create a little
This better be good.
wrap for him.
SCV ready.
So he might be going bailing bust. You never know.
Big job, huh?
Still haven't even started my factory yet.
Hear me. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It is construction outside. This is actually the best it's been all day. It's been so noisy, it's been shaking my entire building. And it's street construction, nothing on my building itself, so.
SCV ready.
Losing all day and having to deal with tons of noise has been really annoying.
Go, go, go.
Watch him not be here. Oh boy, that's definitely possible too, because like I said, I was late checking for his overlord. Oh, phew. Alright.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
What's going on? By the numbers, boys.
So I'm not seeing a Bailing's Nest.
Add-on complete.
Ah, you scared me.
Base is under attack.
You got it.
Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
You're the boss. What's going on? Yo. Ah, you scared me. Right. SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
Whoops, forgot the range upgrade. Not good.
Yes, indeed. SCV ready. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Yeah, yeah. Gangway coming through.
Add-on complete.
Yes, sir. SCV ready. Yes.
Additional supply depots required.
Shit. Shit. I guess I'll build it here.
It's your dime. Armed and ready. Sure thing.
It's at that high yield already, wow.
Can't hold them alone.
I mean, start my upgrades yet.
Research complete.
Yeah, I'm definitely just not doing well here.
Go ahead. You gonna give me orders? I'm going. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Really, still?
We could use some help here. Sure.
Just fainting some pressure there, see if I can force him into building some stuff he doesn't want to.
SCV ready.
Research complete.
Huh? Yep. SCV ready.
Son of a bitch.
You want a piece of me, boy? By the numbers, boys. Go, go, go!
Unacceptable landing zone. Research complete.
Big job, huh? Sure thing. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
I'm going. What? Huh?
Upgrade complete.
Awaiting orders. Commencing Raven online.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead. We hear you. Yep. You. Who wants some?
Command.
Hello.
Order. Scanning battlefield conditions right away.
Oh, he's 2-2. Jesus Christ. So I'm actually going to do commentary on top of my commentary here because I forgot I was recording it and I didn't really talk for a long period of time. So I'll just jump in here. So if you notice, those lings were actually 2-2. That's significant for two reasons. One, if they have that attack upgrade, the high armor of the auto turrets, the 3 armor of the auto turrets doesn't reduce their damage down to 2 anymore. It only reduces it down to 4. So it's like lings are doing double the damage. Also, auto turrets do low damage per attack themselves. I think it's like attack of 7 or 8. So having 2 armor on the Zerglings keeps them alive a lot longer. Zerglings go basically from being completely useless versus auto turrets to like completely mopping them up for very low cost. I faced it once before. I think there was like 3-1 lings, and I just flat out lost the game easily because there's nothing you can do against when a cheap unit like lings can just massacre them and be anywhere they want to be. So those lings are fast, and if you want them somewhere, they will be there in a moment. That's one thing Terran lacks is mobility. Potas can warp in anywhere they want. Zerg has a really fast unit, can get anywhere. And we got nothing. We got the fortress, so we don't need the mobility. So I guess the idea. So big swarming attack here. Normally not a big threat, but again with the 2-2 lings. There goes the command center right there. Do have a good handful of ravens. I kind of just jumped in this point, so not quite sure it happened beforehand, but that's alright.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
So that high yield's probably going to be heavily guarded. I'm guessing a lot of spine crawlers and on top of the Zerglings, so it'd be kind of pointless to waste all a bunch of auto turrets there. So here's a base, not yet populated, so just a couple auto turrets is more than enough. Looks like I'm going to throw down 3 and move on to the next. Just scanning as I enter, make sure there's no mutas or infestors or something I have to worry about, and then just spreading as much as I can, but the Zerglings are here nice and quick. Landing one Seeker Missile and a few Mutas. Not sure if that's actually worth the energy cost or not. Like, every time you fire a Seeker Missile, just think of it as 2.5 auto turrets you don't have anymore. There's a good one. Hit a whole bunch of my Ravens though. That wasn't good. And moving on to this base, but yeah. 4 Spine Crawlers and Zerglings. This is just instantly mopped up auto turrets. And just moving back, try to stay alive, regain some energy, make another hit sooner or later. I'm down to 2 base, not good. I do have a lot of minerals. Start spending that sooner or later, I suppose. Still trying to expand. Not having a whole lot of success thus far.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
So it looks like 5 base versus 2 at the moment, unless I can get a few more up or take a few more down, although I think I did some damage, possibly. Can't remember what happened beforehand. I think I did some damage beforehand and I did some damage now, so he's not being aggressive, so that must mean he's not in like ridiculously good shape. And he's taking the 6th base. I'm going to try to steal it from him, turn that quickly into a fortress, just cover the ground, and then get up some missile turrets to cover the air. And hopefully, if he's completely blind, this is like a shot in the dark sort of thing, I can get the fortress up before his Zerglings can get there.
Mineral field depleted.
Expecting him to hit the left-hand side, so I'm moving on my Ravens to the right, so since he can't be at 2 places at once, it might make sense. But he's actually hitting the left, so wow, and just found a whole ton of Zerglings. And I can't land there anyways. I actually thought that was a base, I think, so I threw down auto turrets. I'm like, oh, that's not a base. And that's all going down. Forgot to turn that one into a fortress. And he could actually flood into my main right now. So I'm throwing out a couple more bunkers. I'm a little worried about that. Upgraded Lings are no joke, and they're super cheap. Just kind of hitting the sweet spot here. Try to hit both mineral lines at once. And hide behind the mineral lines, which does help keep Zerglings from getting big surrounds on the turrets. Looks like all the Zerglings went over here though, and yeah, they're gonna get mopped up by the fortress. I don't care how much armor you have, you're still getting one shot by a fortress. I think anyway, 35 hit points for support. Yeah, they'll always get one shot by a fortress. Lay down a bunch of auto turrets here, but look at all these spine crawlers. So yeah, I ended up suiciding a whole ton of my Ravens. I tried to pull them out after I laid the turrets. I should've just failed and pulled them out immediately. But at the same time, all that money spent on spore colonies is probably why he wasn't doing a whole lot of pressure on me. Getting a little more gas protection going there. I'm going to have to wait till that creep disappears before I can actually get a command center in the proper position. Looks like throwing down some more barracks just because of all that stocked up minerals, although it's not going to be stocked for long with how low my income's got to be right now.
Your forces are under attack.
You have no idea how quiet the construction sounds in this video. When I was playing this game, I had to crank the volume on my headset just to hear what the heck was going on in-game. Stacking my fortress and missile turrets, and I still had auto turrets sitting around there, so... And on my Ravens, so I can throw down more. What the heck? I missed that, rewind that. Did I just blow up my own SCVs with the Seeker missile there? I think I might have. Whoops. That was overkill to kill a hatchery that's more or less already dead. And getting down the closer command center so I can mine this properly.
Insufficient.
And I still have that 3 o'clock, got that command center floating around, so hasn't done much. Huea Marcos, how's it going?
Base is under attack.
I like to add people by email address just so I can see what they're up to on Battle.net. It's nice to know like what sort of game they're in, how long they've been in that game. It's useful information before you start bothering someone or looking for partners. I wish they had that for just real friend IDs because I don't know people by name. I just know them by their in-game call sign. Yeah, thinking twice about going into Spore Colony City there. Spore Colony? Spore Crawler City.
This vessel requires assistance.
So sending out all my Marines. Marines would do good versus Spore Crawlers. And just kind of setting up a auto turret defensive zone. If you fight the Marines with the auto turrets, they can do pretty well. Especially since he's just all Hydra, I think.
Your forces are under attack.
I may have spoiled there. I'm not sure if we've actually seen Hydras yet, but yeah, he was in really good shape, then he overreacted to my mass ravens. He started going spore colonies and hydras and mutalisks and everything you can think of to kill hydras, where if he just stuck to zerglings and bailings and whatever the heck he was making before, he would have been in really good shape. Honestly, if it weren't for like that mother of all seeker missiles on his mutas, I think it was yeah, maybe completely mopped up. That guy was miles behind this game. So we're setting up some more auto turrets. Trying to keep the Marines in the auto turret zone. Obviously, as I clear out the spore colonies, I can move up with my ravens. Spore crawlers.
I forgot I was recording.
Shut up, Ketroc. I'm recording. I'm talking now. You had your chance.
Oh my gosh, I didn't have any seeker miss left. Oh yeah, I did. Okay.
That's kind of funny. I thought I had no energy for seeker missiles. I didn't realize I actually fired off 6 of them and they all worked. Auto turrets are pretty nice versus bailings if the bailings ram into them.
Ready for service.
Your forces are under attack.
Engineering and
Your forces are under attack.
So, the game looks a little more under control now, depending on whether he's expanding on the right-hand side of the map or not, but high yield should be done, his main base should be done, his natural should be done, so looks like I'm in pretty good shape, as I have 1 mining base to his possibly 0? I don't know. I was interrupting his main and natural a lot, so maybe they still have minerals and whatnot left over.
Research.
Moving my orbital command from my main base over to take a desperation 4th, or 3rd, or 2nd, really depending on how you look at it. Even running out of minerals after having like 6,000 stored up. Sending out some Marines. Just want to clear out the area as well as scout. Get rid of those overlords that are puking up all that creep. So annoying with ravens how you don't really have an army, so even just like an overlord spitting creep is like, what the heck do I do to stop that? How do you kill an overlord? And unfortunately all these Zerglings are showing up in time, and yeah, Zerglings still do well. Why did you keep making Hydras? Hydras I can do a lot better against.
Your forces are under attack.
Ah! You scared me!
this vessel requires
1 meter left, he's gonna flee. Bunch of Marines. There's Bailings in there. Split those. Yeah, okay. Good. Decent split, I guess. Although it wasn't really necessary. Pretty sure I got 2 orbitals of full energy at the moment. Totally forgot I built a 2nd orbital over at 3 o'clock, so I don't think I have
Don't even spend a penny of that energy at any point. At this point, I could even use minerals. I mean, yeah, I got 1400 stored, but I got a lot of barracks. I could spend that in an instant if I wanted to.
Ready for service. Order. Hostile turret.
Just seeing some rains going from both sides. One side's going to get intercepted though. The other side's going to make it and be able to fight with the auto turrets. That's pretty good. Keep laying them, man. Keep laying them. You know there's more stuff coming in. Target the Muta. Is Muta dead? Nope, still alive with like,
Insufficient
what was that, half a hit point?
Vespine geyser exhausted.
And there goes that half hit point. This is a little risky, taking away my defense, but I figure I can keep pressuring him here, and he may just crumble. So I'm actually taking away from my defense to just keep sending waves, make him think that there's more and more coming, and it's a fruitless cause. You can actually win by mind games. You ever had games where you quit, where you look, and it's like, my god, this guy was like on his like last 2 cents. He's just spending everything on attacking. And all I do is hold, and I had like, 2 full bases producing.
Your forces are under attack.
It's kind of putting 1 marine in each of those just to give the illusion of having defense. Bunkers actually look different when they're loaded than when they're not, so a smart opponent would be able to tell an empty bunker from a filled one.
Are under attack.
In the rear with the gear. Will do. Yeah, whatever. Who wants?
How am I supposed to plally against that? I've learned not to trust people when they GG. Until they quit the game, I'm still playing. What counter science vessels? Scouts. No, wait. Goliath. Corsairs. I didn't actually know I wrote that. I'm an asshole.
Should probably add commentary on top of this. Hey, you only said the Starcraft 1 units.
Hey, Ketroc, didn't I tell you to shut up? I'm taking over here. Alright, so that's that. I'll let this guy
boy.
cover it. Yeah, you can do the exit thing. Go ahead. Say it.
Replay saved.
I'll figure this out and I'll add in commentary. And we'll call it the end of the session. Thanks everyone. Bye.
And bye-bye from me too.
If the guns are churning, your ass is burning. If the guns are blazing, your ass is a-raising. I don't know, what do you want from me?
Alright, for today's thumbs up fact of the day, I'm going to show you guys how to beat a very easy opponent. Wonder how many people just quit the video right there. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a special mechanic within the game and how you can use it to your advantage. And I'll show you in the form of a bet that I can figure out where this opponent is located without seeing any of his units or any of his structures or scouting any of the spawn positions. I'll figure out which of the 4 starting bases he started in. Start off with a little march of the SCVs here, send one to each base. And they're going to gather all the information I need without actually seeing anything. Yeah, so I'll start with this dude. It's got the bottom left-hand base here. I'm going to move just to say this point, and then to this point, and then, well, hang on.
I'm going.
Perfect.
Overtime.
Don't worry, I'm not actually going to run in. That would be cheating. I'm not going to cheat. I will figure it out by seeing nothing. He's not in that base. I know right now. How do I know? You'll never know unless you stick around for another minute. Then you'll know. He's in this base. 100% he's in this base. As soon as you see the Nexus here, you gotta hit the thumbs up. Boom, he's there. How did I do that? Well, SCVs have a special ability in that they're kind of don't understand the fog of war, where they can actually see everything even though you can't.
I mean, how many times have you like told an SCV, hey, go scout up this guy's ramp? And the SCV is like, dude, shut up. Stop spam clicking me. I got this. And then he kind of forgets. And he's like, what was I supposed to do again? Oh, yeah, I think I was supposed to run into the side of the cliff here and just stop. And that happens, of course, because the SCV knows that the top of the ramp is walled off and it screws up his pathing and he goes somewhere else. So your unit's pathing is actually aware of things in the fog of war. So if I tell an SCV to go here, and then I cut it right through where the nexus would be, or in this spot right here, and then I shift click him back to the same points, he should run straight along this line. If he diverges from this line, well, he's diverging a little bit, that's just kind of lower terrain though. But if he diverges from that line, it's because he's going around the nexus, which isn't actually seen yet. So that's what happened up here. You can wind and watch it happen. Where I clicked on this point, and I clicked back on the same point. And when he ran along this line, he diverged. Notice how he's diverging from the line. That's because he knows there's a nexus, and he's wanting to run around it. So practical applications for this. Say you want to cheese someone and cannon rush them on a 4-player map. This is an easy way to figure out where his base is without revealing the fact that, hey, I sent out one of my first probes. Figure out where his base is, know that he's there, then just set up your pylon here, and you've never actually been spotted.
Sure thing.
Chase me all day, Zealot, you're never getting me. Other applications. Doesn't have to be just the main base. Say you want to figure out if someone's taking their expansion or not. Go near their natural. Draw a line right through where they're... Well, draw a line where right through where their nexus would be. See how I'm not diverging from the line? That means that there's nothing here that has to go around. So I automatically know he doesn't have his natural expansion. Hey, that wasn't nice. Other things, like the steel top of the ramp idea. If your SCV like runs into the side of a cliff when you tell him to go into a base, that obviously means the not only is your opponent located there, but he's walled off the top of his ramp. I'm sure you can think of other applications for this. Nothing's really coming to me off the top of my head. Oh, destructible rocks. Maybe I'll throw this on really quickly. Alright, so here we are on Typhoon Peaks, I think is the name of the map? I don't know. But basically you got destructible rocks here, and if you spawn vertically from your opponent, there's actually this path where you go through another set of destructible rocks to get to the other side. So, if I try to click within here, obviously you can't get in there, so the drone just goes retarded and stops against the side. Same way you can do like a patrol, and it'll just be kind of retarded like this. However, if the rocks go down, it can get in here and it'll change up all the pathing. So I blow up these rocks, boom, all of a sudden look at the patrol, now it's going way, it can get to this point here, so it's going around to that point. So this is another way, even though I blew up the rocks myself, if they're blown up by your opponent and completely in the fog of war to you, your drone will know that you can now get to this point, so it's an easy way to figure out if the rocks have been blown out on your side. You can use this for scrap station, old Shakuras. Anywhere where there's like 2 sets of destructible rocks, you can kind of figure out if your opponent has blown out his side or not. So that is another application of using the pathing of units to basically scout through the fog of war. And I think that's about all the examples I have. So with that, we'll call it the end of this Thumbs Up Fact of the Day. Thank you everyone, and goodbye.